Hi guys, I'm Tommy Metz from City Life, the 322 channel. Today I just want to talk to you a bit about York City and a few of my thoughts as well. So here goes. Recently we've had a couple of people come in on loan. The latest guy is called Mark Ellis, and he's a 34-year-old, and he plays in defence. He's played for numerous clubs, so hopefully that'll help out the team. Recently as well, last couple of weeks, we have four players who signed extension contracts, which is good. One's Maz QR, defender Adam Crooks, Mitch Hancock and Dan Pybus. And Ryan Whitley was recalled from his loan spell at Boston, so he's back on the bench for us if we need him to go and goal. Right, here we go. Since a 4-1 win at home against Maidstone, we've lost 4 on the bounce. 2-0 away to Oldham, 2-1 at home to Maidenhead, 2-0 away to Southend, who we play this weekend in the FA Trophy. And finally, Tuesday night against Solihull, which we lost 3-2, which I was there at. We're 4 points above the relegation zone, which isn't good enough. I was going to do this talk a couple of hours back, but I didn't. I thought I'd do it after my tea. And obviously, a couple of hours ago, some of you probably were aware that David Webb got sacked. 2 months in the job, and he's got sacked. But after last night's performance, and well, it's been diabolical, isn't it? It's crazy. He was only been in the job 2 months, and he missed half of that with being used poorly. And it says online, it's the shortest a manager's ever done for York City in 101 years they've been going. It's not a long time, 2 months really. But losing 4 on the bounce and letting a lot of goals in. And defensively we need to tighten that up. I'm just thinking back to last night's game. That new guy, that Mark Ellis, I think he's number 24, something like that. He made a few good clearances. I noticed early on. He likes to play, give it a big ball over the top and that, and to try and get in behind the defence. But it didn't always work, to be honest. And the players, they seem to me, like the heads were down. They've lost three previous games, and they know they need to pull out a performance. But I'm in the south stand, and there was a lot of shouting going on towards the players because we pay their wages and stuff. So we're looking at, when we looked at Webb last night, he was just leaning against the wall near the bench, and to me his body language was all wrong. He I don't know. He's like, I got the feeling he wasn't confident in what he was doing. He's never had a manager's job before. He's worked at the likes of Huddersfield and Spurs now, like a player development manager or something. But I wanted to give him the benefit of the doubt when he came in after Askey. Because people are still shouting his name, Askey's name at games. So. I thought, we'll give him a chance. But he's done nothing. We beat Chelmsford on penalties in the trophy, but other than that, it's been a load of rubbish, to be honest. Going back to last night's game as well. He brought on Manny Duke, I think it was after about 65 minutes, but then he left it till the 87th minute to bring Ollie Tanner and someone else on. Last 3 minutes of the game. If you're going to do that, you do it a bit earlier. What can you do in 3 minutes, really? I don't know. But Solihull, I don't think they knocked us out of the park. We had the chances. We could have won the game. But people were still shouting for Hendo out. I was one of them. I don't know if he's going to the matches now, because I heard somewhere before, a couple of weeks back, he made gestures to the crowd or something. So, well, But yeah, you mean my mate Jay were talking after the game as we were driving home and that, you know, something needs to happen. We you know, in our hearts, we kind of knew that Webb was on his last legs, you know, but I wasn't expecting it today, to be honest. I thought, you know, I thought it was, you know, well in with Henderson, and you know, but obviously someone's made the decision to go. So yeah, I've been thinking about who could get in, you know, who could, you know, save us from relegation, because we're 4 points off the relegation places, you know. But like Gates said on Boxing Day, 3-0. You know, then a week later we drew 1-1 with them. You know, we're losing against the sides that we should be beating. You know, this, you know, we beat Woking in the top 3, I think. You know, but we lose to Halifax, and you know, I don't get it. Why, you know, why do we play better against the bigger teams? Because with the match we went to Wrexham, I think it was 1-1. So yeah, just looking at the table now on the computer, you know, we're in 18th on 32 points, and Dorking on 20th on 30. You know, well, I don't know what else to say really. Yeah, it's like, yeah, I don't know.